Hey, welcome to my channel. This is my YouTube channel. I'm dumb and I say dumb shit, and you love it. Anyways, Ryobi. I really like it. This is their lawnmower. I've already done quite a bit with it. 40 lithium. Now, it's best to get 2 batteries, or at least 3 with this, so you can swap them out. I have 2, luckily, and it's like gas. It's, yeah, almost. It does quite a bit. You do have to lift up to make sure you don't kill your engine, but this is how you pull it back. Now, however, I did have to rig mine up because the bag was missing, as well as one other thing that was supposed to come with it. Those two are missing, so I had to call the company and hopefully get those replaced. There's a 5-year warranty, and I also had to register. There's a few things missing, but I had to get this one because I needed to do my yard. It was like an emergency, you know. So anyways, the Ryobi is really good. I really do enjoy it. Good handle. Feels strong for plastic. It's very lightweight, you know, so I like that. How I rigged it up is I just put this little piece right here. This is what basically engages it, because without the bag it will not turn on. So you're going to need to do something like this if you have one and it will not turn on, and you're like, why won't this stupid thing turn on? It don't work. Yeah, it works. It's just you need to put something like this here to hit this switch or take it apart and basically make it where like the wires hit, so you don't have to do this. But this is safer, you know, so I'd prefer to do it like that. As you can see, it's still new. It's still got some nice little plastic on it. It's very nice. That's the key right there. If you don't have that key in there, it will not start. It's pretty nice. I mean, let me show you what it can do. I mean, this is my little gate and all this stuff. I'm building my stuff, so I'm building a shed. I'm very, very poor, so I have to do everything my way. All right, so here we go. Pull this back. It's quiet too, it's not very loud. Doing this one-handed, which I wouldn't recommend, but it does quite good. I recommend if you don't have a bag to stand on the side like I am, because you can get hit and it does hurt. All by myself, so keep this in mind. I'm having to do the camera work and the mowing. But as you can see, this is pretty thick grass. Now it will turn off, it will over time. You gotta pull back, but you know, it's not too bad. It's like a regular little lawnmower. That's happened even with the gas one. I recommend going slow with these so it can give it a little bit of time. But it does do a great deal. Don't just like shove it in there like most people do, and then they're like, it doesn't work, it's like a piece of crap. No, it's great. Just you gotta give it a little bit of time. I mean, it does quite a bit of work. Keep in mind, this is electric, this is battery work. This is a gas power. Gas power obviously has way more power. As you can see, it does a great deal of work. I mean, this is fantastic. It's fantastic. So I really like it. You know, that's basically what it can do. It can do a lot of work. So, and keep in mind, I got a lot of yard work here to do. And I'm sure, you know, afterwards I'm done, it's gonna look fantastic. Fantastic. Because my yard looked like diddly shit. And I personally like my yard looking good. And it's really nice to start. You know, it's quiet, it's not very loud. I kind of like that. You can even mow at night because it does have a light in the front, which is pretty nice. And you got your height here, so you can up it if you need. And it's not very hard to do. And I'm doing this with one hand. I can even put a foot here. Oh no, I couldn't, because it'll bring it down actually. Well, anyways, it's very easy to lift up and put down. If you're a single woman and, you know, you like to do your shit alone or something, because you don't need no man, with quotes, this is something you can do, I guess. I mean, me personally, I think everybody needs a man in their life, just like everybody needs a woman in their life. But it starts real good. And look at that cut. It's fantastic. Oh my. Have you seen the cutting before? Oh no, Sharon, I have not. It cuts, oh my God, unique. You have to see the Ryobi. That's right, baby. It cuts like a salad tossle. It's unbelievable. Get now while supplies last. For only 4,000 payments of $49.99, you can get a Ryobi now. Oh yeah. Ryobi. Buy now while supplies last. They won't last for long, ladies. Buy now. Ryobi. Ryobi, buy me now. 1-800. No, I'm just fine. Anyways, this is the price. I'm sorry, I'm just being a jackass. As it says, that's the the number if you want to call Ryobi and get a tool. I recommend them. I got like pretty much their whole brand line, which I will pull out later. I got the gas, the 3 weed whackers and all that shit. And their leaf blower. And, they do quite a bit of work. They do actually really good, considering. And, the fast battery charger charges the battery in less than a half an hour, which is great. Because when you have a slow battery charger, it takes up to 2 to 3 hours, especially at a 40 amp. So it charges it pretty fast. So just keep in mind when you're doing that though, over time it's going to run down your battery. Your battery lifespan is not going to run as long. But it is great. I mean, I do like it for the price, and I don't have to use gas, which I'm not saying go green. I'm just saying, if you don't have gas money, but you have power money, you can at least recharge this shit and get your yard done. Sure, it'll take a few times, especially if you're doing it with just one battery. And if you have a big yard like this, but it will get it done, and it will look good. I mean, this is pretty good considering. I mean, it doesn't look like shit. I mean, yeah, there's some areas. Keep in mind, I was doing this shit with one hand. But, I would highly recommend a Ryobi lawnmower, little push mower. I do recommend that they, me personally, I think that they should have it where you can put 2 batteries, install them too. I don't know if they have that version, but they should. Because it would give it more power, and then you don't have to switch the battery so much. And I think there should be an option if you buy the Ryobi, you should get a discount on the battery to buy a second one. Now that's just me hyping, because I personally believe that you should, you know, they should do a little bit more for their customers. But for the price range, I don't know, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. I'm happy with it. So I recommend a Ryobi, but you know, those are just the little things that I would say. I mean, it got these nice little LEDs. It does a pretty good job. I mean, it doesn't pull or anything, but the light stays on for like a good 10 minutes. Even after like the battery's like completely dead, you know, that it says on there, that light will stay on for a good amount of time. It does like have a hold for like a second battery, so like if you want to put a second one there and like, I don't know, just have it held there and then, you know, you switch it, which is okay, but I highly recommend that they install a second one. I think one, it would give it way more power, or they can have it where at least if one dies, the other one kicks in, you know? You know, like once it knows it's dying, it kicks in, or like if it's, or if you're pushing the mower and say it needs more power, it should be able to kick in that and use that second battery. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I recommend something like that. I think people would buy them more, but I would recommend it for what I'm doing. I mean, you know, I'm not rich. As I said, I can't afford no push mower, you know, like no sitting mower or anything. But it's just pretty nice, and it gives you a good workout. Keep in mind, you want to work those glutes, babies. You want to keep those ass looking good. And this is one way of doing it. Don't sit on your ass every fucking time you have a chance. This is something that's going to be good for you too. This is going to give you a good workout. So if you want to work out, get in your high heels, ladies. And start, you know, as I said, pushing the mower around. That's what I'm doing. And it's pretty hot out here, actually, so it gives me a good workout. And it keeps, you know, my body in shape, too. But, yeah, this is what it looks like. You know, most of the time it comes with more shit, like instructions and stuff like that. For some reason, mine didn't come with all that stuff. But as I said, I kind of needed to buy it like immediately because my yard was looking pretty bad, and we get snakes out here, so you know, I had to make sure to do the yard because we have dogs and we have cats, and we also have a wild hog, and we have chickens. So, and I don't want any of them to die. So, yeah. Anyways, this is my review. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah. It's pretty nice, I would say. Buy now while supplies last. Alright, bye.